And hello, music lovers. Welcome back to day 3, episode 3 of discovering the real meanings of music lyrics. All music, mostly popular, mostly rock, mostly hip hop, a lot of country, some rap. Still getting my head around that. However, today we're going to do Back in Black by AC/DC. Okay, so original consensus, I always like to sort of open up with what the meaning generally people think, and it is probably also true about that. Although this one's kind of weird. Back in Black was the first album after Bon Scott died around, what was it, 1980? Not soon after he died, and they got Brian Johnson, and people thought like this was a tribute, and it was all about because Bon Scott was a genius, died, alcohol, maybe heroin. But Brian didn't really know Bon. They weren't like friends. It was like a replacement singer. He was phenomenal. They took him. It's weird that he would write this tribute album, of which he did, I think, have a big hand in writing. Okay, Back in Black about heroin. Back. Whenever, I don't know how much we've discussed it, but they call it the back because you have to go into the vein to get the blood, pull it back into the heroin, and then go back in the vein. A lot of back references. And the songs are just ubiquitous that have back in the title. There's actually an Amy Winehouse song called Back to Black. Amy, shocker, she could write a heroin song, right? Back in the Saddle, Aerosmith, Back in USR, the Beatles, Don't Look Back, in Anger, Oasis, Won't Back Down, Tom Petty, Boys Are Back in Town, Thin Lizzy, that's a good one. Back for More by Rat, Stand Back, Stevie Nicks, Come Back, Jay Giles, and a great song, Come Back, same title, by the Foo Fighters. Okay, all those songs also about heroin. But let's stick to Back in Black by AC/DC. Opens up with, Back in Black, I hit the sack. When you go in the vein, probably pretty dark in there. Maybe even resembles black, right? I hit the sack of blood. I've been too long, I'm glad to be back. I've been too long. 2, blood, heroin. You hear the 2 reference constantly, the number 2, wordplay, too long, I love you too, blah, 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 tomorrow, it's always 2. I've been too long, I'm glad to be back. Yes, I'm let loose from the noose that's kept me hanging about. Remember we talked about it? They have a tourniquet, like a noose, and you have to push the vein down. Where's my noose? Where's my paraphernalia? My props aren't working. Fire that man. Okay, you got to push the blood down, right? Into the heart. I've been let loose from the noose that's kept me hanging about. Hanging around trying to get the shot in with the blood. I've been looking at the sky because it's getting me high. Remember, the heart, you got to go up the vein into the sky, the sun, the mountain, the summit, always up into something beautiful. Because it gets to the heart, then it gets to the brain, pleasure center, right? I've been let loose from the noose that's kept me hanging about. I look at the sky because it's getting me high. Forget the hearse because I never die. Forget the hearse because I never die. I don't need the hearse because I'm tough. Next line is I got 9 lives. Or, my idea, forget. There's 4 components that get to ride in the hearse. Because heroin is actually not a good ride in the end. The hearse might come into play. As many who wrote those songs I just listed. 4, get the hearse. 3 components of heroin: codeine, morphine, heroin, the 3rd one, the conglomerate, and the blood makes 4. Those 4, get the hearse, because I never die. You have to have the 4th, the blood, to dye it. When you pull the needle, when you pull the syringe in from the vein, mixed with the heroin, guess what? It dies. Red dye number 2. Like they put in Red Hots and, Swizzles and all those candies. Red dye. Forget the hearse because I never die. I got 9 lives, right? 9. 7 layers of skin, each one alive. Heroin, alive in its own right. It's a poppy, it's a plant. And blood, your life's blood, right? 9 lives. 7 skin, 1 heroin, 1 blood makes 9. 7, 1 and 1 is 9. 9 lives, cat's eyes, teeny little slits in the syringe. that can see at night, nocturnal, abusing every one of them and running wild, right? Running, remember we talked about it? Running down a dream, run with the man. They run, they swim, they fly, they escape. It's always movement, traveling, and running wild. Because I'm back in black. We'll do one more verse. This is pretty good stuff, right? It's obvious. I'm doing the easy ones first because I don't want to overwhelm you, and they get esoteric. These are simple, obvious. Back in the back of a Cadillac. Now you'll hear that. Cadillac, car, that always like movement, train, a Cadillac, like a fine car movement. I'm back in the back of a Cadillac. The Cadillac is the blood. It's moving it, it's driving it up the vein. And the back of the back is the blood behind, is the heroin behind the blood. He's back in the back, like a back seat of a Cadillac. Number one with a bullet, I'm a power pack. Number one, the heroin. With a bullet, the blood, the Cadillac, I'm a power pack. I pack the power, the high, the buzz. Number one with a bullet is a play on music industry lingo. Might have even been for Back in Black, the song in the album. They used to say, it's number one with a bullet. Like it's gonna keep staying up there. Or number 7 with a bullet. Like it's gonna hit 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the number one song in the country, right? You hear that in the music era days. It's number one with a bullet, number 10 with a bullet. Number one with a bullet, I'm a power pack. Yes, I'm in a bang, another slang term for slamming dope. Bang, shoot, pop, boot it. I mean, you're like, fairies wear boots, Black Sabbath. Teaser, bang it. You're gonna snort it, you're gonna smoke it? No, I'm gonna bang it. Very popular term. Yes, I'm in a bang with a gang of blood. They've got to catch me if they want me to hang. You got to catch the heroin, right? Pull the blood, get the heroin, go back if they want me to hang out with them. Because I'm in the back and I'm beating the flak. No, because I'm back on track. Remember track marks? Pretty obvious there. I'm back on the track and I'm beating the flak when you can't get the blood. So look at me now, I'm just making my play. Don't try to push your luck. Don't just push it. Get out of my way. Get me to the blood. All right, 7:29. I try to shorten them up. I love you. DrDean2112 at Gmail. Ciao.